Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to talk about comments. What are comments and how to use them? Also, we are going to talk about the single quotes and double quotes that we have. We have already used them in the previous videos. By using the single quotes and the double quotes, we were displaying the messages. But how to use them together? This is what we're going to understand in today's video. So first comes is the comments. Now, what are comments, right? So comments basically, you know, are non-executable executable code, okay, or line you can say, not really a code because whenever you give a comment, it is basically ignored by the interpreter. It is not treated. So how to give a comment in Python? It is so simple. We can give a single line comment using a hash character. So hash character, and then you can just simply write a comment, right? Like this is a okay comment, right? And then you have your main program line like print hello world, right? So this is the main line, this is the main code, and over here this is a comment. So the comment will always start with a hash, with a hash character. Remember that, okay? With a hash character. That's a single line comment. Now, why to give comment and why do we require this? Okay, comment is basically you give it for yourself and for your team. So basically, you're working on a software where you are working on a software along with your colleagues, along with your team. So many of them are working on the same project. So you will be doing some coding part, and then you will be giving some comments so that some other person works on the same line or on the same part, then they can understand why you written certain line of code, right? So comments is basically we give it for ourselves. Many times it happens, that you develop something, you write a set of code, and then the next day when you come down, you don't remember what exactly the code is or what the purpose was of your code. So in that case, whenever you give certain comments to your code, it helps you to understand that why exactly I wrote these lines of code. For that reason, we give comments. And as I told you, these are non-executable code, non-executable lines basically, and they are ignored by the interpreter. So whenever the interpreter finds the hash character and followed by anything you have written, that will be completely ignored. It won't be taken as the main part or the part of the program. Remember that. Okay. So, you can take some more examples like, I have a line of code like this, uh, area of a circle, right? Area of a circle. So I can simply write, a comment like this. First, I will write the code. Like the code is maybe a variable area is equal to, that is pi r square. So I can simply write 3.14. That's the value of pi into a radius. So radius is maybe some other variable, and raised to 2 pi r square. So I will use the double star and 2. Right, and I can simply write over here the comment like, the below line, or I can say calculating area of circle. That is what you can type, right? So anybody who sees this, okay, what exactly is this? At the first instance is not getting it. Okay, the comment says calculating area of circle, right? And that's it. So this is how you can use comments. Now, let us talk very important is the single quotes and the double quotes and how to use them. So I will just erase this, and we will talk about the single quotes and double quotes. Why do we have, like in Python, we have both, right? We can use a single quote as well as the double quotes. So if I have a message, okay, I will erase this as well, just a minute. Okay, I'll erase everything. Okay, if we have a message, so we will talk about the single quotes, the single and double quotes. Okay, the quotes. So we have a print function and we are displaying something called as hello world, right? Hello world. So what happens? This is going to get displayed on the screen as it is. Okay, that is hello and world. This is what it is going to get displayed. Now, I can use this double quotes or I can change them to single quotes. I can also have single quotes. Both of them are completely okay in Python. But what if I don't want this hello world just like this. I want them to display with that double quotes. How can I do that? And what we can do means, I hope you're getting, I'm trying to say we want to display hello world along with that quotes. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the single quotes and the double quotes together. How is I'm going to use print message, then I will start with a single quote and then the double quotes, hello world, then that double quotes and that single quote. So I started with a single quote. As you can see, the single quotes, inside that I have this message. Now this entire thing becomes a message along with that double quote. So how this is going to get displayed is like this. There will be the double quotes and then we have hello word and that double quote. So this entire thing becomes part of that message. So the double quotes becomes the part of that message. And that is the reason why Python has single quotes and double quotes both. What if I want to display a message like, it is a nice day, or um, it's okay, something like that. Okay, it's okay. So I have this apostrophe over here. So how we can do that? In that case also, what you can do is I can simply use the print function and I will start with the double quotes and then there is that it's and that apostrophe and then it's okay. Okay, something like that. If you want to use that apostrophe, that is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so this is going to display like it's okay, something like that. Okay, so this is how you can work with the single quotes and double quotes both. Now coming back, just one thing that I forgot. uh, I hope that this is clear how to use the single quotes and the double quotes. So in case I want, the single quote to be the part of hello world. So hello and world, and then this way. I want to display the single quotes along with that hello world. So in that case, I will use the double quotes, then the single quote. So this becomes the part of that message. Okay, then complete the single quote and the double quotes. So this is the double quotes. I started with the double quotes and I ended with the double quotes, and between that I have that single quote. So the message will be like this. This is what will get displayed on the screen. Okay, and that is why we have double quotes and single quotes both in Python, and it is very easy to use them. Okay, now going back to the comments, one thing that I just forgot, and that was we just understood about the single line comment, right? And the single line comment, as I told before, starts with a hash. But what if we want a multi-line? So if you want a multi-line comment, in that case, you can use, okay, that is three double quotes or single quotes. Okay, so if you start with a double quotes, you end up with a three double quotes, and in between you can have multi-line comments. So this is a multi-line comments between three single quotes or double quotes. So you can also have single quote like one, two. Now these are single quotes. Do not get confused. And then you have that multi-line in between. So what I'm going to do is very quickly we will just switch to we'll do the coding, the VS code. So I will simply use print, or let's talk about the comments first. So this is hash. So this is a comment, right? And I can have the print message over here and hello world. So this is a single line comment that we have just used. Okay, as you can see, this is completely ignored by the interpreter. And also I can have a multi-line. I can have, this is, you know a single quotes that I've used, three single quotes, ends with three single quotes. So this is a start and end. And so you can say this is a, okay, this is multi a multi-line comments, right? So you can have the multi-line comments like this, or you can start with a, you know, three, okay, that is three double quotes, and then you have to end it with the three double quotes as well. So if you start with a single quote, you have to end with a single quote. And if you start with a double quotes, you have to end with a double quote. So please remember that. The same follows as I've told you, this is a single quote. If I start with a single quote, so I'm trying to print the message hello world. So if I start with a double quotes, then it has to end with a double quote. It's not like you start with a single quote and end with a double quote, or you start with a double quote, end with a single quote. No, that does not work. If you start with a single quote, it has to end. Now, just now what I explained you, we will do that. If I want a single quote also to get displayed, so I will do like this. And if I run this now, and you can see the output over here, as you can see that the single quotes are also getting displayed. Let me just clear this, okay, and run this again. And you can see over here that the single quotes are also getting displayed. So this is how you can use the single quotes and the double quotes together. In case you have message where you have to use that apostrophe, in that case also you can use them, right? Just like what I did, I've just shown you. So I have something like it's okay, right? And now I want that apostrophe also to get displayed. So obviously I will start with a double quotes, and inside that I can type everything, and you can see that the message is getting displayed. It's okay, right? So I hope in this short video I'm able to explain you. So we will meet in the next video. Thank you so much.